Well, you've probably seen this case, right? The ex-wife of oil tycoon Harold Hamm had a $975 million change of heart. Earlier this week, Sue Ann Arnell turned down the check by the billionaire of what he owed based on the judge's November ruling.
She got the check, and I actually saw the check. She cashed the check, and there's something called accord and satisfaction. I had to write this down. Look at my little notes here from law school. When you cash a check, that means you've done that. You are satisfied with the judgment. That's it. It's over.
All right, Domenic.
And be happy.
Domenic, what do you make of this? Because here's like nearly $1 billion, right? I don't know how do you cash that? Do you go to the teller and say, "Can I have that in ones"? I mean,
think
you can back up the truck.
Be there
at
for
Morgan Stanley in this particular case. But I think, look, he's lucky that she did. Apparently, there were a number of errors in the trial judgment. That's her contention. They spent tens of millions of dollars over 3 years to get to this point.
Yeah.
And, you know, look, whether his net worth is, according to reports, $20 billion, $20 billion, or whether you slice that in half, if you slice that in half and it's only 10, hey, she gets less than 10%. Being there all those years, she's a lawyer, she's an economist.
Should she have held out?
You know what? Bird in the hand, as they say, but he should be counting his blessings in this case. It could have been a lot worse. Oklahoma law apparently says that the spouses are not entitled to passive appreciation, but only through their active efforts of their wealth as it increases. So if she's, in fact, you know, an attorney, if she was an executive of the company, she was an economist, she contributed to that growth, she gets less than 10%. Hey, I think that's a deal for him.
It's a deal for him. And what do you say?
She did raise the kids and all that, so she did put that money in.
On top of her contributions to the business.
Right.
I'm one of those people, I never want anybody to get divorced. And I know that's not realistic, but that's just the way I feel. Which brings up a question, though. Should they have had a prenup, Lise?
Well, but don't forget, this was back 26 plus years ago. I mean, 28 with
Nobody even thought of prenup.
Prenups weren't even something you thought about.
But should a couple like this, it's going to build a business,
they didn't know.
Yes, absolutely. It was 1988 when they got married. I mean, it wasn't the Stone Age, and a prenup would have prevented the tens of millions of dollars, presumably, and the protracted nature. This went on for almost 3 years.
Domenic and Lise, great job. It was great to have both of you on. Thank you so very much, and have a great weekend.